The Zoë Bestel live stream, 7 p.m. Wednesday. Hello, how are you? Interesting new place. I am cat sitting, so this is where I'll be for the next couple. Happy New Year. How are you? I'm just checking that everything's working. So talk amongst yourselves, please. Yeah. Hi, Dad. Nice to see you. How are you guys? Hello, Alec. Hello, Joe. Oh, lovely. You can hear and see me. That's wonderful. How nice. Okay. Yeah. I think it's all going well. If you see this, wherever you see it, share it with whoever you want to share it with. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's yes, a different backdrop. I will probably say this a few times, won't I? Be like, where are you? And I'd be like, I'm cat sitting. So yeah, that's where I am. He probably won't make an appearance. He's a very shy cat. And also next to a road, which is new. So you'll have some ambient city noises. Audio out of sync just for me. Is it just for you? Tell me. It's out of sync for me. Maybe that's just a thing. I've done everything the same way that I do everything else. I wonder. The video, the audio. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Is it all right? How bad is it? Can you cope? I'm sure you can. Okay, I'll sing instead, because that doesn't matter whether it's out of sync or not, does it? Tell me what you would like to hear at the beginning of the year. What is it that you want to have? I'm just singing songs. I tried to be a bit by a second or two. That's quite a lot. Interesting. It's not like that for me. No, you're all good. Thank you anyway, and thanks for sticking about, even if it's annoying that it's that out of sync. I don't know why. Does it matter? I'm not sure why that would be. I'm just gonna sing instead, and I hope that it's fine. It's the problem with being your own tech person, isn't it? That just happens to be a thing. It won't be the internet. I don't think it's everything plugged in. Tell me about what you want for this year. What are your aspirations and goals? Anything creative that you would like to do more of? Anything like that? I'm trying to wrap my brains about why this would be out of sync. Got nothing. Okay, let's sing. I have minty hot chocolate with a shot of Bailey's in it now, Becca. You're definitely. Oh, you're huge. You're definitely winning. I have with one of my dried oranges. This is, I think it's a knockoff Aperol from a 30th birthday I was at the weekend. Hide behind the mic and we won't see your mouth moving too much. That's true. I will do that instead. Listening while walking back from Linlithgow station. Hello, Stuart. Sorry, I'm on a train and forgot my hearing aids / headphones, said Michael when I came out this morning. Have a good one. I'd safe travels wherever you're going to, and I'll see you when you're back. Jo said she started my freelance photography now. Oh, brilliant. That's fantastic. What's your subject matter? What do you prefer to take photos of? Is it portraits? I was going to say portraiture and then didn't commit to that word. So, wow, there's so much shadow from this. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop moaning about what I'm doing. Good evening, Shaman Somerset. What a great name. Happy New Year to all you beautiful souls. Right, tech man, my dad, thanks Dad, has sent in some suggestions. So now that's all well and good, but thank you. Audio section. To the audio section. See that. I wish I could have some chat and just let my mouth go so that I could do this. I guess that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just going to keep talking about something and fill in the space with words until I figure this out and type. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm using so much of my brain right now. This is not good. Preferences now. There we go. Audio preferences. Wonderful. Mic delay. So let's delay it by 2 seconds. How's that for you guys? If I talk like this for a little bit. See, for me, that's really bad now. That's like particularly bad. But if it's better for you, maybe just 1 second. Do 1 second and hope for the best. Okay, tell me what you think. I'd love to hear the mermaid. I'd love to hear the murder mermaids. Yes, Alec. Okay, Taylor the Sea. I really want to move. Much worse. Joe needs some James Taylor. James Taylor, Jolene. Nice. What we thinking with this? I'd put it back a little bit. Tell me about. I'm gonna sing a song and you can tell me how awful the sync is. But James Taylor is a good shout. Where have you gone? There it is. Oh, Jolene, I've not done in a while. Jolene would be a good one to do. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Oh, he talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my you can. You could have your choice of men, but I would never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. Well, I had to have this talk with you, as my happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my hand. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Please don't take him just because you can. Please don't take him just because you can. Dolly Parton, James Taylor. What? Dolly Parton, Jolene there. Oh man, I need my brain to calm down. It's just out of sync. It is just out of sync. Okie dokie. It still is. Let's have a little go at preferences. What would I prefer? I would prefer it to not be out of sync. So maybe go back the way. Does that work? Is that better? That might be better. And then I can stop worrying about it and settle down. Cool. It's a funny one, the first live stream of the year, because I'd like it to have a meaning. But there's a lot of pressure. Maybe the next one. Maybe it's not the first one. Maybe this is the practice, and the next one will have more intention. I guess I decided this maybe a day ago, 2 days ago. So who am I? I was singing through some songs today. Usually the ones that I just have in my head when I go to play a cover or something that isn't one of my own songs. And I guess this Eddie Vedder song has been in my head recently. I was playing it when I was up in Glencoe for New Year, which was very nice. You're very welcome, Alec. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, Shaman. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Joe. How's the sync now? Is it better? Are we all good? Ever so slightly better. Awesome. I can make it better. Okay, on YouTube on my phone it's out of sync. It's on okay on YouTube on my phone it's in sync, but not on the TV. Oh, that's strange. Interesting. Odd. How strange. Maybe we'll never find out. Oh, also the whole thing's mirrored. Oh no, it's not. That's me. I just I give up. I'm not going to think about it anymore. Okie dokie. Alec, you're very kind. You didn't have to do that. Okay, I'll calm down now. Just going for big songs off the back. This is River Ego. Sleeve up for that harmonic. Empathetic eyes, lost in a stream of self-consciousness, mirror in a storm, caught by the eye of self-reflection. Wherever you It's a bit mad to go that one first, wasn't it? Hope you liked it though. Okay, sorry about the sync thing. Let's have a look at other songs. First two are absolute belters, and it's all downhill from here, Alec. I'm gonna try and do a song that I actually only ever heard in December, at the beginning of December. I was at my lovely friend Caitlin's house, who is currently listening, with Fola the cat, whilst writing her Substack, which I would advise you go and sign up to, because it is a beautiful collection of words written by a very wonderful, lovely, empathetic soul, and we need more of those in the world, or we need to listen to more of them at least. So yeah, Caitlin Gilligan, you know, my good pal Caitlin. But I was sitting darning this is so, if you are aware of Caitlin, or you want an introduction to Caitlin other than her music, this story is probably one. She wasn't even there, but I was in her house. But I was darning a button onto my corduroy skirt whilst Fola the cat was going around, and I was drinking a coffee in a beautiful terraced house in Liverpool with William Morris wallpaper, listening to Vashti Bunyan, which I felt like I hadn't moved in time since she wrote it, I guess. But stunning song, Winter is Blue. And I tried to learn it, and I'd actually forgotten that I sang it for a little bit. So I'm going to try and do it now in a more performative way. So I hope you like it, but this is for Caitlin specifically and little Fola. She's quite cheeky, actually. She's a cheeky cat. I really wish Ambi was here to show you. I think he's hiding in the living room. Anyway. Winter is blue, living is gone. Summer just sleeping, in spring now gone. Our love is dead, nothing but crying. Love will not find even one more new morning. Why must I stay here? Rain comes, I am sitting here, watching love moving away into yesterday. Winter is blue, everything's leaving. Fires are now burning and life has no reason. I am alone, waiting for nothing. If my heart freezes, I won't feel the breaking. Why must I stay here? Rain comes, I am sitting here, watching love moving away into yesterday. Such a sad wee song. And that melody line, love will not find, but that love will not find even one more new morning. Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Let's sing a happier song. For Joe. It's a bit of James Taylor. Yay! Joe says that she's following Caitlin now. Yay! Yay! It's quite verby, isn't it? Let's make it less verby. Wah, wah, wah. Wait. Woo. There's something in the way she moves, looks my way or calls my name. It seems to leave this troubled way behind. And if I'm feeling down and blue, troubled by some foolish game, she always seems to make me change my mind. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time. And I feel fine. Every now and then, the things I lean on lose their meaning, and I find myself careening to places where I should not let me go. And she has the power to go where no one else can find me, and suddenly remind me of the happiness and good times that I know. Well, I said I just got to know that it isn't what she's got to say, how she thinks or where she's been. I read a comment instead of the chords. It isn't what she's got to say, how she thinks or where she's been. To me the words are nice the way they sound. Like to hear them best that way. It doesn't much matter what they mean. She says they're mostly just to calm me down. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now, almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now. Quite a long time, yes, and I feel fine. I also enjoyed that one, Joe. Did you hear Mackenzie Crook reading his book If Nick Drake Came to My House on Cerys Matthews the other week? I did not, and I love that I left Fola and Substack up for the whole thing. I didn't. That sounds fab. I'm going to write that down. Mackenzie Crook Cerys. Cool, got it. I feel like I'm coming down with something. I can hear it in my voice, in myself. But that's okay. No, I was just learning that today. That's too much pressure. And I don't know that song, so let's do one I do know. It might be on sound still, Zoe. It was wonderful. Thank you. I will definitely check that out. That sounds really lovely. What I haven't really picked up a new book since last year. I'm reading, and I just gifted it to everybody for Christmas. The Wilderness Cure, by a woman called Mo, whose last name I can't remember, but upon reading it, I found out that she lives just outside of Edinburgh, so it felt more fitting. I think because the information is direct and is local to here, so it was interesting. But she goes on a completely foraged diet. She includes stuff that she foraged and fermented the year before, and gives herself some kind of exceptions. For example, if she sees a nest with eggs, she'll have some of the chicken's eggs that she has from her own chickens, that kind of thing. But it's just fascinating how far away we've moved from living with and off of the land, and how far our food travels. I follow, I'm sure a lot of you will know her by now, but Bisan from Gaza, she posted a really interesting video. A lot of her videos are interesting, which is a horrible word to use for a situation like that, because it's viewing something it's so disconnected from it. But the thing that I did connect with was she said that she'd found a carrot that she'd shared with 3 other people, or 2 other people, and this was her third. And upon eating it, knew immediately that it was shipped from somewhere, and that it wasn't grown here, and that it was far too watery and not really a carrot. And that's a fascinating thing, really, because I think when you grow your own food, you do realise the difference in the taste at the very least, and never mind that it comes from somewhere else. That's a whole separate thing. Where's my train of thought gone? I started this with something I was talking about. I can't even remember now. I've lost loads of people. There's only 10 of you watching, which makes sense because I'm rambling on about where to get your food. Why did I mention that? That's bizarre. Sorry. It'll come back to me, and I'll get the point that I'm making. I recommend following her though, and I think oh yes, thank you. I was talking about the Wilderness Cure. I was talking about it being local and sourced here, and how much that you can get from the land that we forget about, how much that we can forage, how much that we can grow. I think we should trade in delicacies. I think we should be trading in delicacies and art, and less your normal everyday mundane things, like all the stuff that should be ubiquitous to the land that you are on. Anyway, bit of Joni Mitchell. It's far too.
The way I see it, he said you just can't win it. Everybody's in it for their own gain. You can't please them all. There's always somebody calling you down. I do my best and I do good business. Got a lot of people asking for my time. They're trying to get ahead, trying to be a good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris. I felt unfettered alive. There was nobody calling me up for favors. No one's future to decide. You know, go back there tomorrow for the work I've taken on, stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song. I deal with dreamers and telephone screamers. Lately I wonder what I'd do it for. If I had my way, I'd just walk through those doors and wander down the Champs-Elysees, going cafe to cabaret, thinking how I feel when I find that very good friend of mine. I was a free man in Paris. I felt unfettered and alive. There was nobody calling me up for favors. No one's future to decide. You know, I'd go back there tomorrow before the work I've taken on, stoking the star maker machinery behind the popular song.
Ha! I do enjoy playing that one. It's a good one. Maybe I'll move this round a bit because I feel like that's why I didn't do that. Okay, I get it now. What else did I say I'd do? I said I would do some James Taylor. I said I would do this is a good song actually. Thank you, Shaman. It's an unusual live stream. I've not got a soup fairy for you to guess what kind of soup I'm having. It's just me. I'll probably roast. You know what I found? I think I went into Iceland today. God, I sound like I've just come from the middle of nowhere and I've wandered into the city to discover things. But I didn't know that they had vegan sausage rolls in the freezer. I had no idea that was a thing you could get. It's very exciting. Becca says she loved the last few songs and sorry, has been trying to sort out admin. That's fine. I'm glad that I am background to all of you. It's to fulfill my dream of being Lisa Tarbuck and just doing radio. It's just nice to hear from you when you have the opportunity to, and if not, I will fill the space. Oh, hi Mum. Mum says they had a veggie curry for dinner. Did you make it? I'm sure you did. I'm gonna roast up loads of stuff after this, or else succumb to a Greg sausage roll. Oh, don't make myself bald. Okay. I'm going to do the Monkeys song that I really like. I've blocked my view. I don't know what time it is. And I made it, and we miss you. Oh, miss you too. Ugh. Something, I don't know, there's something so road trip about this particular song. I really like it. I've realised that, again, it doesn't sound like the original, my version. I'm going to have to record all this. I've got some time to record this month. So maybe Zoë Bestel, you can look out for that. I'll do a poll and you can choose which one you want first of the ones I've not recorded yet. Okay.
The sun is slowly sinking into a distant ocean wave, and I don't know if I've ever loved any other half as much as I do in this light she's under.
I like that one. That's a good one. I've done that one. Ooh. Singing loads of covers today. I've not even done my own yet. I'm just enjoying playing through covers right now, maybe. Perhaps that is it. I'm glad you liked it, Becca, and thank you, Shaman. If you were to have soup, yes, Alec, I would guess it would be parsnip and fennel. Now, that's interesting because it's borderline on, like, if you were a soup, you would be. I also think I'd be parsnip and fennel. I do like fennel, but it can be a bit overpowering. I've had it in something recently. I had a fennel pesto, and I found the fennel was just a bit too pungent. Do you know what I mean? So I hadn't thought about putting it with parsnip though. That sounds great. That sounds really good. Thank you. If you were a soup, what soup would you be? I would like to know this. This is important information. It is I'm gonna deliver it back to the people that need this information, i.e. me. I feel like I've got a bald spot. Mike, straight in with the I'm spicy lentil. Mike knows, he's thought about this before. He's been sitting thinking, if I were soup, I'd be spicy lentil. Is that because it's your favourite, Mike? See, just proof. Just straight in. As Mike said hello, yeah. Is this the first comment? I think this is Mike's first comment. Hi, Mike. How you doing? I love... You are spicy lentil. I believe you. I do. I believe you based on that. Based on only that. Okay. I've gone and messed up my wee brain. Doing that, I'd need to stop reading. Hang on, let me just throw this across there. I keep reading comments. Okay. It's live. Would you still love me? Oh, answer me, yes I would. Put you above me. If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your coloured blouse, your soft shoes shining? Save my love for loneliness, save my love for sorrow. I've given you my loneliness, give
Would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
That's how the song ends. You're just too good to be true. I should sing my own song, shouldn't I? Oh, hello, Stuart. If I were a carpenter, no, I mean a soup, I'd be the Indian spices soup from the much-missed Nourish Cafe and Alternative Medicine in Inverness. I used to go there between buses on my way to friends in Ullapool and the fabled Scorg? Am I saying that correctly? That's a really nice story, Stuart. Indian spices soup. Specifically from somewhere. I really like that. That's lovely. What's in a stargazy soup sounds wonderful. Wait. Oh, I know who said that. Parsnip is so sweet/bland that it needs overpowered, but maybe not by fennel. Oh, okay. You're getting some controversy with this one. I would be parsnip and apple. Another parsnip. Unusual, a bit tart, but with sweet undertones. Love that about yourself, Matt Becker. That's great. Mike says he's doing paperwork as well as watching TV. I love you're all stuck into the new year. You're all working, busy working on a Wednesday night. I mean, so am I. What am I doing right now? Oh, we're all doing it. We're all at it. I'm having right trouble with my fringe though. I would be spicy carrot and coconut, and Fola would be stargazy soup. Of course she would be. Stargazers are really creepy fish that have eyes on the top of their heads. Go and Google them, they're disgusting. Unsurprisingly, perhaps, says Alec, my favourite soup is parsnip. Unusually spicy, but which spice? So many to choose from. Okay, yes, so everybody's into parsnip. It's the same person. Alex said it again. But no, there seems to be a contention for parsnip. Also, hello, Magic Smith. How are you? Great name. More songs, I say. Probably one of my own. I'm in the right place for a bit of Murder Mermaids. Murdering of some mermaids to it. I've forgotten whether I've got... called Taya, isn't it? I don't think I'm quite liking the thing I'm on. Okay, Tale of the Sea. No, it's not. Now, the thing is, it's not just about the flavour of your soup, it's also the consistency. Chunky? Are you a blended? Are you a mashed soup? Are you a stew? You see, there's so many to choose from, and I do think you guys need to give it a bit more thought. And are you putting turmeric in your soup? Are you going to make yourself bright yellow? Caitlin says main ingredient of the stargazy pie would be fish, like the Cornish stargazy pie. She's a cat, so she'd love it. Humans might not. Shaman Somerset says I'd probably be mushroom soup. Not much to look at, but with hidden depths that warm the soul on a bleak day. Yes. Stuart says you need to know about Scorg. Sorry, I could probably get you a gig. Oh, wonderful. In an alternative wind power community. So I'm done. Done, Stuart. I'm there. What? I didn't... What? Yeah, no, of course. Thank you. I do need to know about it. You've done well. Your mission is complete. I'm now going to sing about some murdering mermaids. Yeah, email me. Zoe@zoebestel.co.uk.
voice is so delicate, singing in harmony, proclaiming love for thee. Sailors who heard this were transfixed, were drowned in their quest to see where this beauty rose from the depths with a vengeance from man, but encountered the most beautiful daughter of
didn't know I was going to do that until I did it. That was fun. Always with a bit of something else that isn't mine, that is Swedish at the end. And I've still not figured out the name of it, so let me write it down. I think I've probably changed it a bit now and added a few more diddly-dos, whatever. I'm not sure. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Blended or not, depending on the type of soup, says Becca. Leek and potato not blended. Tomato, red pepper and chilli blended. I agree with that. That's quite true. Alex says he's smooth all the way. Stargazy soup won't be tried. I won't be having stargazy soup either. It's not really my thing, I must say. My nose is really red. My whole face is really red. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, let's do a couple more then. I've barely done any of mine. Anything you want to hear in particular? Yeah, indeed, with a bit of Swedish folk to boot. Tell me what you would like to hear me sing. I'm just enjoying myself. Off to find. Let's have a look at my repertoire. I don't know what I want to play. I'm not sure. Something new, something old, something good, something blue, something else, someone else. Dum ba da ba dum ba da ba ba dum ba doo ba ba da ba da da bee ba da ba dee bee dee bee dee bee dee bee dee bee. Sorry, this is not a very nice thing to listen to when I'm thinking in my brain. What do you want? What are you in the mood for? Utopia or maybe Porcelain Tapestry? I found myself on Witchy. I'm just gonna turn this down. It's blinding me. There we go, that's a bit better. A bit of Witchy, I think. And then yes, Utopia and Porcelain Tapestry, Becca, that's a good shout. That was my Elvis radio that I accidentally switched over to, so you had to have that. Which is a good song. I do like that one. While we're here. I think what's interesting whenever I do end up finding wherever I am when I sing this song, because I try to be as present as possible with this particular song. I know that you guys have seen me live and I've mentioned it a few times, but it's kind of like a mantra. I do want to be aware of myself. And I think 2025, what does 2025 mean to me? There's a lot personally that it means, but I guess at this point I'm not being personal. I'm addressing peers, other contemporaries that are living on this planet at the same time as me, and I think I'm very aware of my upbringing as a child, that the deadline of 2030 is such a big thing. Even 2025, in fact, was actually, isn't that when, what's that sci-fi film about, is it Soylent Green, was set in 2025, something like that. And I don't know, it's difficult not to think about that. There's a definite, like, if we don't do something big enough, if we don't change the way that we view humanity to better ourselves by this kind of self-appointed time by people that are much older, some may have died and aren't here, there's a finality to it that I feel is quite pressing. There is a pressure that I feel. It's not an everyday pressure, it's not something that sits there, it's just that whenever I think about what this song means to me and where I want things to go within my own life and then within kind of a wider community of people, and also how that impacts each other and how we can help one another, that's where my head goes. Yeah, so I guess I need to be more vocal about this stuff. I chatted a lot about this to a lovely lad called Fraser on his podcast called something Loudspeaker. It was a big long chat. We talked a lot about Galloway. Let me find it for you. I'll stick it in the go away. I'll stick it in the chat. Podcast. Maybe it's not called that. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's not called. Oh, there, loudspeakers. Yeah, it is. Good. Okay. Takes a bit to find it. Nothing on the TV. Nothing. That's in my head now. Means that much to me. Here you go. Here's the link. I'll put it into the chat. It's on Spotify. It is an hour of me rambling. There's actually a bunch of other really cool people on this that I would recommend you also listening to. Fraser he's done a really good job of collating people together in one space, and it was great to have a really long chat about all of these things that is in my head. Kind of off the back of Wasteland, which I'm not going to sing tonight because I haven't practiced it, because I felt a bit weird singing it. Hi Kenny, how you doing? Don't worry, you can rewatch it all. I'm just chatting about Utopia. So yes, these are the type of things and the topics that I want to be thinking on this year. So there you go. I'm doing that resolution thing well. But what about yours? What do you want to kind of focus yourself into thinking about more and acting on? Any of that resonate with you? And if it doesn't, maybe you need to listen to the song. microphone. Oh, thank you, Mike. I really appreciate that. That's very lovely. If you would like to tip me for listening this evening, you can do via paypal.me/Zoë Bestel music. Thank you. Utopia. Oh, I love that Joe was singing along. That's really nice. Was it what is it? Elvis's 90th birthday today. I didn't know that. I would have sang something of his. Isn't it Bowie's birthday today as well? Never knew that they shared a birthday. How bizarre. Thanks, Alec. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Becca says I would like to make the first steps in getting a bit of land that I can do some kind of community thing on growing food and dye plants, making things, helping people engage with nature. Becca, that sounds wonderful. When you do that, tell me and I'll come play. That would be great. That's what Joe said. That's what I'm saying. Cool. I'm going to finish off with Porcelain Tapestry. Yeah. Excuse me. It's nice to sing all these songs. It's nice to have the excuse to sing all these songs as well. 11 plus happy. I think I know who that is. Thank you. That's really lovely. Thanks for the tune. Oh, it was Lee. Thank you, Lee. Lee says, have tipped. Super beautiful voice and atmosphere. So glad you are still making music. Last saw you when I gigged at Catstrand. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I am. I've got an album out this year. Come follow me doing that. I will be here at the same time, same place. Indeed, same place next week for more of this. And then I think I'll be away for a bit, and then I'll be back for a bit, and I'll be away for a bit, and I'll be back for a bit. But